Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're from. This is Kavita Ramchand from Life Success Coaching in Mauritius. For the people of Mauritius, I wish you are safe and nothing majorly happened because I know we had a cyclone and a mishap yesterday where about 8 people died in Mauritius. I know that this is not something that should have happened, but then again, somewhere we are all responsible for the results that are happening in the world because we all contribute little by little to the collective consciousness which creates our reality. Now, that's a very deep subject to dive into, but I hope everybody is safe in their homes and enjoying the cyclone. Some of people can be enjoying the cyclonic weather. I've always enjoyed the cyclonic weather, but yesterday what happened was the first time I saw in Mauritius. But then again, we learn. We should learn from our mistakes and make sure that this doesn't happen in the future again. So let us continue the book You Were Born Rich. I'm on chapter 10. This is the last chapter of the book. If you have missed my previous sessions, you can go back on my YouTube channel under the live section and watch the previous chapters. So here we were discussing about the title of the chapter is The Vacuum Law of Prosperity, right? So we were talking about Marge and Bob. Marge is Bob's aunt, but more like a cousin to him. She's just a few years elder. And how he helped her to, redo her house when they didn't think they had any money to do it. Okay, so let me continue. I think I just missed the page. I'm going back there. But I want you to really pay attention to this lesson because it could make a big difference in your life if you apply it. All right? Okay. Okay. I'm almost there. So a few days ago, Bob is saying, my wife and I were visiting Don and Marge in their home. As we were driving away, Linda said to me, Linda is Bob Proctor's wife. She said to him, their home looks really nice, doesn't it? I couldn't help but smile, knowing the background and having been an integral part of the many battles which had taken place each time something else had been given away. The last time I spoke to Marge on the telephone, she said, isn't it incredible what a tremendous difference a little bit of knowledge can make in your life? You only have to learn a little bit to receive so much. That statement is oh so true. For a little bit of awareness does make a tremendous difference in results. And then, therefore, ask yourself what do you have lying around you that you really don't like? See, here I want to stop a bit and clarify this statement. Okay. The cousin told Bob, we were going through our life in the same way for the longest time. A little bit of knowledge that you passed on to us, it made us become so aware of what a different result we could create in our reality, in our life, right? Just a little bit of knowledge did that. Now, imagine if you get so much more knowledge, what can happen in your life, isn't it? So, that statement is also true. For a little, okay. Therefore, ask yourself, what do you have lying around that you really don't like? Then ask yourself, why don't you just package it up, give it away, and make space for the good that you really do desire? Remember this law, which I have been discussing, applies to every aspect of your life. On numerous occasions during the course of my seminars, I have discussed this law. I have explained to audiences that although almost everyone likes to have new clothes, most people have no room in their closets for hanging any new clothes. In fact, when you hang something in your closet, you probably have to push other clothes aside just to fit another hanger on the bar. The irony is, however, that many of the clothes that are hanging in your closet you probably don't even wear. In saying this, I'm well aware that some of your clothes may have been expensive. So you're rather reluctant to dispose of them. However, you know as well as I do, some of the clothes which you have hanging in your closet are hanging there simply because they don't feel comfortable to you when you do put them on. There is something about them you do not like. Therefore, I would strongly suggest simply give them away. By doing this, you will automatically be making room for new clothes which are inevitably going to follow. So, this is what Bob is saying here, that everything, this is something that's very important to understand. Everything that is in your life right now is there because you like it. You still, let's put it that way, and you don't want to give it away. But if you don't give something away, you don't make space for something new to come. It's everything is an exchange of energies. It's a cyclic movement. And if we don't move energy out, there's no new energy that comes. Now, when you're moving some energy out, you want to already think of what you need to replace it with. Maybe you don't want clothes is not something that you really want. But if you don't replace that space with something else, you'll see clothes coming back there. That's how it works. That's how it has worked in my life also. Whenever I have given things away, I have gotten the same, and I have not thought of what else I want. The same thing came back. So you want to really think about the energy exchange. It's very, very important. And this also works in business. Like I can tell you for a fact that my shop, sometimes by just moving the display, you jumpstart the sales. Why? Because you've moved the energy around. Energy cannot be stagnant, energy cannot be dormant. You have to shake things and move things around. To shake, to move, circulate the energy. So here I would like to make you aware of one thing is that everything that is currently in your vibration is there because you wanted it. And it's there because you don't want to let it go. And like how the story goes, Marge did not want to let go. She did not want to let go. Her story was a bit different. She didn't want to let go of her her curtains that she didn't like because she didn't know how to buy new curtains. She didn't know how to get the money to, put new curtains over there. Now, some people have money, but then they have some other issues because they have a kind of surplus of money, surplus of things. And if you want to attain freedom in life, you want to reduce what you have and keep only the things you want. And there, if there are things that are there for so long, you might you might feel so good by in fact giving it away to somebody who needs them, you know? Because what happens is when you keep looking at them like that around you, and you keep thinking that, oh, I have so many clothes, I don't have place, you're not even wearing most of them, it brings your energy down. Whatever brings your energy down is not good for you. You want to always be on a very high frequency of thoughts, right? So, whatever that action is that you need to take to raise your vibrations, do it. And it's very easy. I'll tell you, it's very easy to just stay in that comfort zone. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I do that many times because sometimes I see that I have more important work to do. So I say, I'll do it later. But you know what happens? It it is something that you are still seeing, and it brings you the fact that it's there and you know you have to do something about it, it brings the energy down. For me, I think that's one of the next level I have to face now, because this is a never ending process. You have to keep growing in life, you have to keep growing in awareness, you have to keep studying, and that's how you grow in awareness. So thank you everyone for being here. Let me just check how much time I've taken. I hope I didn't take too long, but yeah, wish you a great day ahead. Bye bye.